Ironclad couldn't cut it today, but maybe Silent can. With a rare colorless card start, perhaps? Tricky looking Act 1. Slime Boss always complicates things when you're the Silent, too. I could see maybe gunning for the Burning Elite with a good enough start, though. And I do think rare colorless card is better against Slime Boss, if for no other reason than because of the Bomb, which is not here. Instead we get Secret Weapon, Violence, or Thinking Ahead. I'll choose Violence. Put 3 random attacks from the draw pile into your hand. Could give us good reason to pick up some decent attacks. Might even make Finisher good, if we can find that. That'd be kind of cool. And both are colorless rare cards. Actually, all 3 of these colorless rare cards we have not achieved mastery of. So already a start that I'll happily accept, I suppose. If I do that, I'm guaranteed into the Burning Elite, huh? Actually, hold on. We have a forced early elite. I didn't actually parse that, did I? Have to go to one of these 4 nodes. Yikes. That is extra challenging. I guess I'm going to make it the Burning Elite. That would be a good reason to go to an early shop then, wouldn't it? Okay, let's do this path then. Maybe 100 gold start would have been better after all. Upon review, but essentially I want to be able to buy potions if I don't get 1 or 2 from these first couple fights. Guaranteed draw neutralized. Then I have 4 defense in hand next turn. I don't really want that. Let's just not play Violence yet. Striking the front one because I wanted to be able to kill it with 1 strike there. At the lesser health total. Hey, a dupe pot. That's pretty good. Oh, hey, dupe pot dash. Okay. That is a very good start when it comes to not dying to the Burning Elite. Yeah. Although one wonders if that accuracy might pay off quickly. Actually, I should have done strike neutralize on the front one, dash on this one. We would have done 1 more damage that way. It's extremely hard to play this game perfectly all the time. So, I don't even necessarily strive for it at any given moment. Nor is it something to expect yourself to be able to do consistently. Managed to get another potion here. We're really on track for this Burning Elite. Now I actually don't want to go to the shop, but I have to. I guess we'll remove a card at the shop. Seems fine. Would be nice to be able to afford Apotheosis or Sling of Courage. What about Double Dash? Become the Dash Master. What about Footwork? Double Dash Violence. That seems weird, actually. Let's try it. Could have had double accuracy Storm of Steel. But is that something I actually want? I don't know. Thanks, Flying Knee. I can fully defend here. We can greed the 1 hit point out of the cultist. Not often something I recommend doing. It's often better to just play your strikes and then win, having taken 1 damage, but I think we can do it here. Easy. Another potion. 10% potion chance. And we haven't mastered Flying Knee either. All right. Actually, no. We should take Footwork, right? Yeah, we should take Footwork. I'll take another Flying Knee later, though. I actually like these potions more than Gambler's Brew. As these potions can directly add damage, this can only change our draw. Full health already? Eat a donut. Delicious. Okay, Burning Elite seems very reasonable now. Mystic Platypus, thanks for 9 months of support. Yeah, we've had both, I think, 90% and 0% potion chance today. Pretty crazy. Yeah, rare skip on Gambler's Brew as silent. And I guess I upgrade one of the dashes? Neutralize upgrade's okay as well. But I think we'd rather have better damage, especially on something that's a good dupe target. Improve the damage of the highest value card with Dupe Pot. Often wise. It's a plus strength Gremlin Knob. Honestly, it could have been way worse. Unfortunately, we drew the dash plus on turn 1. Do I still want to duplicate it? I don't think so. Might duplicate the regular dash if we need it for block. We'll see. Bummer. Oof. So, there's really nothing I can do now, right? We're taking 24 next turn no matter what. We only do 13 damage this turn, 18 damage next turn. Quite frankly, on the 4th turn, we're going to struggle to get a kill. Our biggest hope is that violence might be on the bottom here. Actually, he's more than 24, because he's plus strength knob. Violence is not on the bottom. I'll play footwork so that we don't redraw it. Duplicating weak might have been good, but I think we're going to need this potion for damage. Maybe should have just duped the dash turn 1. There we go. I choose violence. Yes, here is the duplication potion. And I guess we just keep the explosive potion. That's fine, right? We can just full pluck. That's funny. Easy. Just block the knob. No prob. Yeah. So what? 5-6 turn Gremlin Knob fight? No problem. We have a terror. Easy. I actually really like Ancient Tea Set as a first relic here. I think it's going to be pretty useful for us. Won't be Gremlin Knob again. Sentries and Lagavulin should be a lot easier. Cool. Could have turned out badly, but it didn't. It was a good time. Well played, sir. Cal Gamble's a very reliable silent card. The more cards you have in hand, the more you can draw with it. And being 0 cost is so appreciated. Don't really much think a Poison Stab is all that good. Dodge and Roll's not too bad with the footwork, but we're kind of hurting for damage a little bit at the moment. I'm okay if we have to rest at this fire. I do want more relics. The boot. If we would deal 5 or less unblocked damage, up it to more than 5. Well, to exactly 5. Pretty good with shivs. Rid with holes on silent. We don't have any of that, though. Pretty good opportunity to grab our blue key now. I'll do that. It is Sentries. Tempting use for the explosive potion, although let's see what the draws are here. Don't like this turn 1 much. Yeah, sometimes I don't actually want to use the violence the first time I see it. Like here, for example, it would remove all the remaining attacks from the draw pile, which I don't want. Dash, Flying Knee, Neutralize is exactly 21. So we're hoping we get all 3 of those next turn. That would let me save the explosive potion. We don't, unfortunately. So I'm going to use it. Didn't even get the dash. We can do Footwork, Defend, Flying Knee. No, it's got to be Flying Knee, Strike, Defend, skip the Footwork. Bummer. This is a reasonable time for violence. Although I'd only play 1 energy worth. Actually, no, I have 2 energy. Yeah, play it. Do it. 18 plus 8. 26 damage in the draw pile. Do 25. Bring it to 10. 7. 7's a good number. Didn't get there, though. Okay. We live. Get another Calc Gamble, but is it enough to actually save us here? I don't know. Feels like we need some immediate help. And I think a Terror upgrade will be that help. And asleep. That's quite a turn 1. Let's see. Yeah, actually. Let's just open with 5 energy here. Pretty good draw pile overall, after all. So we'll do it this way. Yeah. Dash. Survivor. Strike him. Already down to 46. That's a great sign. And I guess just Footwork, Defend, Defend, take 6. Pretty good. Pretty happy with this. Perfect. We get through, we get a Snecko Skull, and hopefully a Noxious Fumes to go with. How about an Alchemize to go with the Potion Belt? Or a Phantasmal Killer to go with the Terror. Amazing pair of rares to be offered. No question in my mind that with Potion Belt we want the Alchemize here. That'll be 2 more potions for Slime Boss, and that might be the difference we need. It's a pretty big deal. Alright, we also want as much health as we can get. Let's grab this. Seems okay. Ooh. Do we need to rest again here? Unclear. Yeah, well-laid plans violence is going to be quite nice. Upgrading the well-laid plans could make a very big difference for Slime Boss. So could upgrading one of the calculated gambles. I think with two of them we don't need to do that. Is Silent the least mastered class? Last I checked it was actually Watcher. Let me take a look at the spreadsheet here. According to the spreadsheet, we're at 65% for Ironclad, 65% for Silent, 62% for Defect, and 61% for Watcher. So they're actually all very close to each other. But yes, Watcher is least in the back. Lots of very skippable cards on her. I do agree with that partially. Yeah, really good balance overall. Makes me feel like this challenge is going very well. Really tough choice here. I have 3 potions for Slime Boss. I could use the dupe pot to get different potions. But upgrade well-laid plans. I have no idea if I'm actually allowed to do that. But turn 1 says maybe. And yes, here's my chance to dupe pot alchemize if I think different potions might be better. Double dashing is kind of potent, but I think a damage potion or any kind of strength multiplier would be better. So let's get more different potions. I'm gonna dupe pot alchemize. Yes, we got a strength potion. That I'm gonna drink right now. I think I'm also gonna use this colorless potion. Also right now. We need to know if we get bomb or something similar. What do you got? Discovery? Eviscerate. That'll do. Okay. That should be enough potions for this fight. That's pretty good. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I'd get exactly all of these cards. That's not very good. You then. Close to half. Not actually to half, though. Let's see, half is 27, so no more damage on you this turn. Just keep 2 strikes in hand. Weaken this one. Strike, strike. Could have used the energy potion there, but I don't think we're going to need it. Excuse you. Alright. I'm down to try to keep this potion. Kill that. Take 11, go to 10 here. Keep Dash Strike. Feel very slimy. Well-laid plans absolutely winning us the fight here. I'm glad we upgraded it. All right. We're on to Act 2, successfully. Feels nice. Bullet Time, Glass Knife, Tools of the Trade. 3 unmastered rare cards. How fun. Bullet Time is curious. With Violence and well-laid plans, we can definitely get a lot of cards into our hands. Bullet Time making all those cards free is definitely tempting. That said, Glass Knife also just really slaps when you've got a Terror in your deck. Really hard-hitting attack card. Does need an upgrade to be 12 times 2, but with the upgrade, it's absolutely vicious. Fun choices. Bullet Time's a bit more finicky. Bullet Time would want us to get Pyramid or maybe Snecko or something. Glass Knife's going to be good anyway. I'm going to grab this Glass Knife. Black Star, Cursed Key, Coffee Dripper. With the Alchemize, I don't completely dislike Coffee Dripper. We have a definite lack of healing in the deck, which would make it potentially difficult to make the Coffee Dripper work, but I could definitely see Coffee Dripper being very nice here. Could take the Cursed Key and simply skip chests, but I'd rather take the Coffee Dripper and try to get away with it. I don't think we have the ability to use the Black Star very well here. Our deck is not going to be good enough at Act 2 elites on only 3 energy. Even if we have lots of good potions, it's not going to cut it. I think I'd much rather have more energy per turn. Ideally, I'd actually like to get offered Bites on this run as a way to heal us. So I will take some early events here in Act 2. Other than that, what are we looking to make our goal here in this act? We are going to need a couple of upgrades, not that much. We'd like to get some card draw. A lot of upgrades here. That's an option. We do get a couple of events that way too. And then another one later. Or if I go this way, we get... I guess more elites. And one more early event. No, this far left side looks pretty good. We get to upgrade Glass Knife. We get to upgrade Alchemize. Maybe one of the calculator gambles, maybe the footwork. These are all important upgrades for us. So I think that's our path here. See you later, Cody Foxhole. Toodaloo. Do you? Guess I'll just play everything here. Pretty good turn 1. Against the Shelled Parasite. This turn hurts a bit. Not much I can do about it. We almost have a kill, but not quite. We could have drawn a bit better block-wise, but didn't. So it goes. Honestly, simply being able to get an additional potion out of this fight is a victory of sorts. Oh my. Let's draw 4. Freaking kidding me, man. 1 short. Stings. Whale versus acrobatics. Tough choice. I think with the 2 calc gambles, we would like to acrobatics. Why not play violence and then gamble? Because there were no attacks in the draw pile. Or maybe there was just the 1, but then I'm just removing the attack that I wanted to draw from the draw pile. That also removes the ability to then redraw the violence off the calculated gamble and then get 3 attacks into my hand. Which becomes a winning line if I don't play the violence. We're in Act 2. I should take this piercing whale. Just do it. Take the piercing whale, take the bag of prep, call it a day. Bag of prep's pretty good. 2 more cards, turn 1. You don't say no to that. Also, what about a strike remove? I am honestly, like, planning on getting bites. Removing a strike could hedge our bets against that. Could also buy an attack potion and be pretty happy about that. Attack potion seems like it saves me a lot of health this act. Let's keep the removes cheap for the moment. – 21 health. Oh, the Necronomicon would be so good. And so would the others, honestly. I'll risk it for the biscuit here. Yeah, I'll risk it for the biscuit. Yeah! I was hoping, actually. The first attack played each turn, costing 2 or more, is played twice. We have to lose half our health to get this, but now these dashes are played 2 times each. Twice as much block, twice as much damage. Surely that's going to pay off in a big way. Surely. Hope we find a predator now. Getting weakened as well, huh? The power. Yeah, Necronomicon made that easy peasy. 3 unupgraded common cards, no thanks. Not even the AoE? I don't have any AoE. It's so sad, though. I might need it with the daggers, with the flex potion, just to kill an elite. But then it's absolute trash. I don't want that. No, I'll just make an attack potion thing. $50 to upgrade a card, $75 to remove a card. Probably not getting bites, so we should probably start removing strikes. Or we could upgrade an extra card, also worth considering here. Lots of good upgrades at this point. Glass Knife is first on the menu. Then Alchemize, I think. Removing cards is good, too. Upgrading the other dash is good now, too, because of Necronomicon. That's true. I chose remove. As you can see. Alright, this is a great turn for an energy potion. Maybe also a great turn for a flex potion. Yeah, I don't see why not. Prepare yourself, Book of Stabbing, for absolute devastation. Yeah, etc. I seem to have won. Good talk. Now we can take an acrobatics. Yeah. Hey. That's gonna help a lot next act. Sure wish I could sleep here. Be really, really nice to take a nap. I guess we'll do event first. It's a fight. It's all fights, always has been. Good news is we've got lots of potions to work with. Lots and lots and lots of potions. This and this. Just KO a lady. Don't really care about what the ink bottle's on for the next fight. Tactician Plus. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain 2 energy. We have 2 calculated gambles and an acrobatics. So I'm going to say yes. That seems kind of cool. We'll take a prepared now, too, just for more consistency. But being able to do stuff like this is pretty sweet. Actually, might as well knock you out of the air before I do this. You're already retaining 2. Let's try to get footwork in play here. Good. These are all pretty good potions. Oh yeah, the well-laid plans also makes the Tactician more reliable, because even if we don't draw it with draw discard effects, we can just wait a turn, keep it in our hands. Same is true of the Necronomicon. With 2 cost cards. If we draw them together, we can simply retain 1. Set up ink bottle here, because we need more card draw on turn 1, obviously. So many dagger sprays. Concentrate would let me discard cards to gain energy. That one I don't think we can actually use that well. Be very hard to play this and then actually be able to spend all the energy without an X cost card. That ain't it. Hello. Giant avocado creature. Can't say I'm happy to see you, but I'm definitely not completely displeased. With how this turn 1 is going so far. I actually really like to be able to keep this Piercing Wail, so we're not gonna play this gamble. Rest in pieces. Like to win with 2 more cards played if possible. Yay. That went well. Leg Sweep Plus or a Deadly Poison Plus? I'm on Team Leg Sweep here, right? We're not fighting... Are we going to beat Collector? Potions. The answer is potions. Wiley, thanks for 26 months of support. That's a good fire potion. You, get out of here. What do you got? Flex potion. Okay. Good talk. Flying, strike, power, power. Keep what? Violence acrobatics? Yes. First one, then the other. Making it really difficult to get Terror in play here, I see. That's fine. We can Calculated Gamble, get the Terror and the other Calculated Gamble, play Terror, Calculated Gamble, draw back into all the attacks I just discarded. Good talk. Also, discard Tactician for a second time this turn. Easy. I'm going to keep the upgraded dash for next turn, play everything else here. Gremlin Leader has 2 neutralize, even though 2 weaken, even though the only thing I've done is play neutralize twice this turn. We just recycled into the same cards, rather amusingly. And I think you're just dead now. Yep, you're dead. I will try to set up Ink Bottle as best I can for Collector, though. Didn't do that right. Alright, good talk. Got a good enough array of potions. Actually, a power potion will help a lot. Second Piercing Whale also seems like a pretty reasonable add. Regal Pillow, unfortunately a bit insulting. But what can you do? So what do we lose? The Flex Pot, the Dupe Pot? Oof, they're all good, actually. All of these potions are important. Main use of the Forge Pot is upgrading the Calculated Gambles and the Power. That's important, actually. So lose either Flex Pot or Dupe Pot. I'll lose the Flex, although I don't love it. I think I'll upgrade this. Well, I want one of these upgraded for the real fights, don't I? Like outside of Collector? Okay, upgrade one of these. Alright, Power Potion, what do you got? Fumes, 4 poison per turn. Or tools to trade. Go with the Fumes here. I think that's what's going to get Upgrade Potion. We upgrade the Acrobatics, couple Defends, Piercing Whale, Neutralize upgrade seems pretty good. What's this? Distilled Chaos. That also seems rather helpful. Power, power. Keep the dash. Probably keep the glass knife too. Let's just go strike, flying knee. Keep this, keep this. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Let's keep you weak as well. I did rock out gamble. Okay, just gamble all of this then. Let's see what we get. Piercing whale. Keep these two. I'm gonna focus most of my attack damage on Collector and hope that the fumes do at least the bulk of the work on the torch heads. For the moment, I'm able to block them effortlessly, so I don't see a reason to exert myself, you know? Especially if Collector's not going to buff them. This only gets 2 cards into my hand, but I think that's good enough here. Titian refusing to cooperate. Keep acro attack. Here's where the piercing whale comes in. Probably. Makes this turn a lot easier. This 10 is going to go all the way down to 0. It's actually only 7 damage with vulnerable. 7 minus 8, 0. Easy fight. To add insult to injury, you can watch your own torch heads die to poison. Before you do, Collector. GG. Not too shabby. We even get to leave with 4 potions, although I wouldn't call Smoke Bomb an ideal potion here. Definitely not a world's worst Wraith form, although we have a very excellent damage mitigation engine so far, which actually makes me want Wraith form a lot less. What about Finale or Die? Actually, this deck seems like it could definitely make use of Grand Finale. Grand Finale can only be played if there are no cards in the draw pile, and does 50 damage to all enemies. To make Finale very good, you need access to A, card retain, and B, lots of variable card draw. Cards that can draw different numbers of cards. And that's definitely something we can do. Sacred Bark? Doubles the effectiveness of potions. We have Potion Belt and Alchemize, and 4 stockpiled potions. That's pretty spicy. Option B would be Astrolabe. Transform and upgrade 3 cards. Transform and upgrade 3 strikes. Quite frankly, we're already going to purge at least 3 of these strikes with the Smiling Mask. We can route to 2 shops, Act 4, Act 3. 1 shop, Act 4. That's going to be 3 guaranteed removals from here. Take Sacred Bark. Yeah, rare footage of Sacred Bark showing up when you'd want it. Actually, doubling these potions is really strong. 4 energy. Play the top 6 cards. Next turn, 2 get played twice. Oh my goodness, we get to go to 3 shops if we want it. That's a cool path. Rarely does this occur, that you can actually visit 3 different stores. With Smiling Mask, we can guaranteed remove a card at each one of these. Unfortunately, the Smoke Bomb doesn't double. I wish it said just escape from any combat. You could Smoke Bomb a boss. That'd be cool. Not how it works, though, for some strange reason. I don't get it. Why doesn't it work that way? Why doesn't it work that way? I want some backflips too. What else you got? Right, you need to die. Stop harassing me. And slow and steady kills the spiker. No problem here. Six shivs? This is not the time or the place. Dash gives us the block before dealing the damage, so it covers for itself there. There's Predator. However, it's up against Prepared Plus, which seems like the easier no-nonsense pick with the Tactician and the Grand Finale. We've already got our second dash, so we don't need to take this one. I'm going to take this Prepared. How do I want to do this? Just gonna gamble. Perfect. Keep what? Dash violence? Let's try that. Neat. So, normally, Calculated Gamble would let me play Finale afterwards here. Ink Bottle makes it a bit weird. Yeah, Ink Bottle actually prevents me from making this work. It's kind of amusing. Trader Bottle strikes at us again. It's okay. I can do that. Yeah. Eight plated armor is actually pretty good. Another Prepared Plus. Yes. Yes, indeed. Don't want to change your intent. Don't have plans in play. Good talk. This is a good fight for plated armor, actually. Let's use it here. There we go. Oh boy. Got the Shiv Potion in case of disaster. No disaster. Good talk. Slow and steady is the MO here against Writhing Mass. This enemy does not scale. They do not increase their damage over time whatsoever. Which means it's no shame to pass here, as long as they're doing an intent that doesn't further their goals. Then you'll be in a pretty good position. Alright, let's keep that weaken up. Ease. So normally I'd be trying to figure out how to land Finale as quickly as possible, but you just want to sort of whittle them down. Let's see, here we go. This will work for Finale. Well done. Eviscerates another attack card this deck could absolutely put to pretty good use with 2 prepareds. 2 calculated gambles? Yeah, it's actually very good. Sneaky Strike Necronomicon, though. Hold on. Sneaky Strike can be an energy generator for the deck. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. No Paper Crane for us, but we could buy a backflip and maybe another Calc Gamble if we want to. Definitely going to buy the backflip. Definitely going to purge a strike. That's right, the Sneaky Strike doesn't even need an upgrade. If we were to take the Twisted Funnel here, all enemies would start with 5 poison, thanks to Snecko Skull, but I'm not stacking more poison, so that's really only about 15 damage per enemy. And we got many more shops coming up, so I'm going to say no to spending cash. Could actually take an event over a fight if I wanted to. We'll think about that. Mind blooms soon, says Quirky Quillfish. How'd you know? Instantly, we find the Mind Bloom. Although we could try to take 2 normalities here, I think we really would struggle with it quite a bit. Not the world's worst upgrade all. Not the world's worst upgrade all at all. Get a lot of important cards upgraded, including all of our block cards. I think I'd rather just take the rare relic in a boss fight, though. Yeah, Tough Bandages would be such a game breaker here. Tough Bandages would be huge. Where's Sneaky Strike? I want the Sneaky Strike. Hello? Guess I will skip this grand finale. Let's use the Fear Pot. That's fine. I don't see any need to take any damage here. Seems ridiculous. Sneaky Strike. Twice. Getting back a ton of energy. Just because I can. Endurin, thanks for 14 months of support. Heck yeah. Don't even need energy back. Just play it twice. Dead Branch. Whenever we exhaust a card, add a random card to our hand. And a setup plus. Ooh, I actually kind of dig that. Setup plus can do some weird stuff. Sure, I'll take setup and a Dead Branch. And I'll skip a Gambler's Brew, because it's not doubled by Sacred Bark. And yeah, let's go for another event. Why not? But first, we must defeat the Reptomancer. My next 4 cards are played twice this turn. And let's go double flying me. Don't get to retain any of this, unfortunately. Alright, not a bad turn 1. That was every attack in the draw pile, apparently. Well, did you know that this explosive potion does 20 damage? Get wrecked. Terror. Set up Bouncing Flask, backflip into Bouncing Flask, play Bouncing Flask. Have 12 poison, lady. Thanks, Dead Branch. Keep this and this. Should have discarded Tactician. Doesn't matter, though. We got lethal. And some more health. And a Gamble Plus, or a Malaise, or a Bouncing Flask. I think, personally, this deck would love Malaise to shut down, especially the Awakened one. Another Calc Gamble ain't too shabby, though. Recall. Yeah, Act 1, the Act 1 boss event is pretty dang easy. Oh, we do get another rare relic. Heck yeah. I was hoping we'd get this event out of the extra fight, or out of the extra event that we packed into. Unload is hilarious. Actually, with the Cunning Potion, I don't even mind it here. Yeah, I don't even mind unload. Discard all that stuff. Make a Viscerate free. Now, make a bunch of shivs, which turn into cards when I play them. Also a finisher, apparently. 10 attacks played, it says. Not bad. We score a Peace Pipe. We can remove cards at rest sites instead of upgrading. And another backflip. Yes. This is also a good opportunity to take Distraction Plus. Maybe we can get another Distraction by the end of the run, but I think I'd rather take the backflip here. Do we actually have any Mastery candidates on this run so far? Dash, primarily. Dash is good by me. Trying to win this run, first and foremost. Hey, Malaise Plus. Good job, Warpaint. We haven't mastered well-laid plans, and here's the second copy being offered to us. That looks pretty good. I see that membership card is here. However, membership card does not decrease the cost of our card removals, which is actually a lot of what I planned on spending the rest of my money on. So membership card might not be correct. In fact, I think it isn't correct. Is Master just winning a run with that card? You need to have 2 for my challenge. 2 copies of it. It's true, we can tote cards. But if you think that means I'm going to do less removals, you got another thing coming. Each card removal in Spire is worth more than the last. The more you can get, the better. The top 6 really does seem pretty ambitious. Guess I'll be back to this hand of greed. We're never killing you this turn, are we? Alright, that'll do. Really impressed we survived Act 2 with the Necronomicon, by the way. I think we perfected the whole act after taking it, didn't we? Pretty absurd. You're immune to damage next turn, though. Bummer. So we could have played Grand Finale here, but it doesn't do anything. So, whatever. Oh, that's interesting with setup there. Setup Inquaddle is a fun combo, apparently. Pocket Watch. If we play 3 or fewer cards on a turn, we'll draw more cards on the next turn. I think 2 Piercing Whales and 1 Malaise ought to be good enough here. Any removals that are really, or any upgrades that are really important. Potentially acrobatics. That's it. Okay, I'm going to toke. I'm taking a removal over a relic, I am. Hello? That's actually a pretty good potion. I'm going to get rid of this one. outmaneuver. Yes, with the Dead Branch, this deck can now make use of all of this energy. Third well-laid plans. Cute. Ancient Potion could be worth considering here. That could help a lot against Heart. It would block, I think, both Vulnerable and Frail. It's quite a combo. Build your own Runic Pyramid. I'll buy that. We still think there are no important upgrades? -1 defend. Okay, that would let me outmaneuver Malaise here. Okay, let's do that. Sneaky strike. I got another Malaise. Ooh, even better. Okay. I like it. Ooh, nice. All right, Distilled Chaos, what can you do for me? Probably gonna play Calcamel, aren't you? Okay, now the Calcamel is no longer in my hand. Perfect. Play the top 6. Setting something up. Set this up. Discard this. Block like a maniac. Make a new potion. It's a dupe pot. Good. Malaise the ever-loving heck out of the boss. Have a good time. Keep 3 cards. Footwork. Flying knee. Actually, no. Footwork, backflip, gamble. Sad thing is, even if there's a Dolly's Mirror in the final shop, we don't have enough money to dupe the Necronomicurse anymore. That won't be happening. Alas. Quarter? Whatever. It's all good. Tool seems pretty good as well. Nightmaring the Curse won't count for the Mastery Challenge. It's not how it works. Alright. Come on, I guess. Actually use this finale that much. I'm too focused on doing Necronomicon things, which are working pretty well for what it's worth. Look at all these flying knees. Hello? Built my own outmaneuver out of flying knees. It's kind of wild. 7 cards in the draw pile, you say? Perfect. Grand Finale. Dead Branch definitely makes it harder to use the Grand Finale. That's for sure. As we're adding new cards. But I don't really care that much, because we're still destroying everything. Grand Finale again! Etc. Howdy, fast-ass panda. Caw. Got here 5 cards. What if I set up the Grand Finale, though? And there's actually one too few cards. Interesting problem. Unless Ink Bottle saves the day. Good work. Don't know why I didn't discard Tactician. No idea. I guess so I can hold it for next turn. Or use it now. That works too. Yeah, we haven't used Pocket Watch one time yet, by the way. Good try, Pocket Watch. You can't fool me. Seems fine. Double. Grand Finale. What do you do when your card draw is a backflip? But there's only one card in the draw pile? Why, you set up a card, of course. Draw into both of them, and then double. Grand Finale. Wait, Ink Bottle, get out of here. And then Finisher. Easy. Alright, Time Eater's next. Time Eater's next. Classic Trader Bottle moment. That's why they call it the Trader Bottle. This is not the world's worst ancient potion here, actually. Not overly concerned, though. Decent enough block pot, actually. Let's do that. Ooh. Interesting. I've got Retain, set this up, and then gamble. Two cards next turn. That much energy? That seems sad. Play 2 more. There we go. Perfect. It finally did something. No surprise that during the time meter fight, Pocket Watch might actually have something useful to say here. Also, Grand Finale. And yeah, we've got 3 retained now. Although, if I retain 3 and use the Pocket Watch, I actually cannot draw to full, so it may be better to retain only 2. Because then we draw to 10. But if we're getting drawdown like this, then it doesn't benefit us in the same way. Grand Finale! Huzzah. Then I guess I just want to get rid of a bunch of slimed? It's not that. Actually, keeping Terror for Phase 2 might have been okay as well. We haven't actually brought Time Eater below half, though. Keep that in mind. Let's do it now. Could Grand Finale here, but the damage will be lost. So it really doesn't matter much. Our Stars, thanks for 11 months in the Prime sub. Closing in on that full heckin' year. Thank you, thank you. Alright, here's a hell of a turn. Necronomicon Skewer for an absolute buttload of damage here. Or we could Necronomicon Sneaky Strike, go to 7 energy, and then Skewer 1 time. Both pretty similar, actually. Let's do the double sneaky. Double sneaky line. Just gotta make sure I play... to make the turn counter 3 for next turn. Draws 8. Flying Knee, defend, gamble. Grand Finale. Set up the glass knife. Draw the glass knife. Play the glass knife. GG. Hey, not bad. This deck is doing marvelously. We've got some really good stockpiled potion resource as we go into the final battles here, and I have pretty high hopes that we can make this run successful. We even have a nice amount of health here. Let's see. Last upgrade or 2 more removes. Free to raise. Any upgrade really important? Acrobatics upgrade could be important. Okay, I'll upgrade this acrobatics. Spacey says, what's the minimal requirement for Grand Finale deck to work? Retain, so well-laid plans or preferably Runic Pyramid, and variable card draw. Something that says draw 1, something that says draw 2, ideally something that says draw 3 or more. How about an Entropic Brew? I guess I would replace the Fairy in a Bottle with the Entropic Brew. Anything getting mastered here? Yes. Well-laid plans and Dash, currently. Didn't get the second Violence ever offered. I could buy Flying Knee and master that, too. Entropic would mean no removal, that's true. I'm okay with that. Concentrate is interesting, probably unnecessary. I think I'm just going to go with the potion spam. I think that's going to be very strong. Alright, so does that mean... Yeah, I'm going to use one of my potions here. And I think the top 6 cards card is going to be the best one. By far. Start with Footwork. Draw 2, discard 2. Double Sneaky Strike. There's 2 Calc Gambles in the deck, though. That could be weird. Okay, there they both are. Cool. Now I'm definitely going to play the top 6. Excellent. All right, what do you got? He strips that. Alchemize gets played. I'm pretty cool with that. 7 cards in the draw pile. We play this. Seven cards, you say? And I've got 2 backflips, so we can almost assuredly Grand Finale next turn. Based on what I am seeing here. Yeah, that looks like a guaranteed finale next turn, actually. We're going to have 2 burns put on top of the draw pile, and then we draw 5. So there are 7 cards in the draw pile. We draw 5 of them. We backflip to draw 2. Just don't get to play setup or anything. Stabby McKniperson, thanks for 12 months, a full year, heck yeah, of support. And I'll have Whale Plus as well for next turn. Keep this, keep this. Good talk. In fact, we can even go... I'm actually going to terror this one. Oh. Seems like a good way to win a run. Nicely done. And Ginger, we're immune to weak, so now we're actually just going to block every debuff the heart throws at us. Cute. Choke with Necronomicon actually kind of slaps, but feels unnecessary here. Another paired, not with Beat of Death. Cool. Greetings, Mr. Heart. What are we duping? Footwork? Maybe Alchemize, too? Means I actually don't need the Terror. Let's just gamble. Unupgraded gamble or gamble? Keep the unupgraded one. Okay. Set up that leg sweep. With a glass knife. Keep dash finale, might as well. Don't want to use the dupe pot yet. Don't want to use the entropic brew yet until we drink the dupe pot. So hold on. Backflip's really good. Not a single stinky debuff. There's our footwork. Backflip one time first. Okay, dupe footwork, probably dupe leg sweep. Actually dupe leg sweep, then dupe footwork. That way we don't take Beat of Death. That's fine. Since we're overblocking anyway. And what's this? Speed pot, colorless pot, essence of steel, and a smoke bomb. I'd call that a pretty low roll, but definitely not useless by any means, especially the speed potion. Very powerful. So that's fine. Keep this. No, I only have two. Keep finale tactician? Yeah, alright. Ooh, burst. Okay. 7 cards in draw pile. Yes, we can make this work. I'll take some Beat of Death here, though. If I burst backflip with my hand full, we can play the finale here. I guess we'll use the Essence of Steel now. My hand is full. More plated armor. That's actually pretty good. 16 plated armor. Trying to think if I've ever had that much plated armor against Heart. Alright, and the turn keeps going. That has landed in my hand somehow. Who's this? There are exactly 3 attacks in the draw pile. Let's draw 2. So by 3, there'll be 10, 11. We want to acro first. Now I can bring it to 7. 7 brings it to 8. Still missing 1. Ink bottle will be the last card. Looks like it, yes. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that ought to be enough. Defend. Violence. Set up Grand Finale. Calculated Gamble. Terror. Don't play Heel Hook, even though it draws 1. We're about to draw 1 off Ink Bottle. Play Defend instead. Now we can play Grand Finale. Almost capped damage on Heart this turn. That's pretty good. Play Outmaneuver, retain Burst, Piercing Wail, and Setup, I suppose. 23 cards that turn. Once again, Setup Finale. Hold on. Setup Finale. Gamble into Finale. Okay, next turn. We should keep Malaise and Survivor. And Grand Finale. So yeah, let's play this. Forget we've got potions too. I'm allowed to leg sweep first. Hello. Yeah, that'll do it. I got another one. That's right, Finale's in the discard pile because of the way I did it with Ink Bottle. That makes sense. Okay. It's a slight problem, but only a slight problem. Let's play this. This. Oops. Ow. Just too easy, man. Alright, what's in this colorless potion? Double the bomb? What an excellent way to win this. Happily double the bomb. Deal 80 damage. A couple turns from now. Perfect. La bomba. All that strength away. Grand finale. Get in there, bomb. GG. Kablam. GG, everybody. What a ridiculous run. Fun. I can't believe that with Coffee Dripper, just taking the 21 health to get the Necronomicon was super worth it in the end. GG. Awesome run. Very happy with that. Prelude to Bomb Mastery. We've actually got the Bomb Mastery already, believe it or not. One of the rare colorless cards we got done early. Has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. Yeah, we took almost no damage after taking Necro. Let's take a look here. Took 11 damage to Shelled Parasite, 21 damage to the Cursed Tome, and then killed Book of Stabbing turn 1. Perfected everything in Act 2, including the Collector. Perfected Reptomancer, perfected Nemesis. Perfected Awaken 1, took 1 damage to Time Eater. So we took 1 damage in the entirety of Act 3. And the Heart did 12. Also, we used many potions. many potions. What a fun run. Mark Makar, thanks for the 300 bits. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do one more run or go straight to Slice and Dice. I think I would like to play some Slice and Dice. Oh, we could play Slice and Dice with the soundtrack from The Last Spell. That sounds pretty good. That sounds really good, actually. YouTube uploads are usually within a week, 1 to 3 weeks of being live. I think we're closer to live than normal at the moment. Yeah, the OST to Last Spell is metal AF, and I really like it. Say one more. It's Friday. As Defect. Let's see. Am I doing stuff tonight? Do we only master well-laid plans? Also Dash. Dash got crossed off the list, so 2. 2-2. We're at 213 cards by my count now. Have I thought about uploading these post-game reviews to the YouTube? I have. Unfortunately, the The hard cut after the heart dies is an analytics-based decision. That's typically the point at which most of the viewers will dip for one reason or another anyway. That's where essentially the action consensus indicates that the interest in the content stops. So that's where like all the end of video, last chance to do a shout out sort of things end up. If you do them after the post game review, they won't work out. The good news is, we can at least have like a full run history screen linked for every run, because you can on the website find all of the Slay the Spire runs we've done, and that's pretty dang cool. Since they're dated, you can match a YouTube run to a run history file. It's quite neat. It's quite neat. I don't know if anybody mentioned it. I believe the OST for Last Spell was done by the same person who did the OST for Hacknat. I think it's called. Remy Gallagher. Each YouTube video also has the run history page matching it as of October. That's right. That's right. Mostly only wins go on the YouTube. Again, unfortunately, an analytics-based choice that I only mostly agree with. But there's a couple losses. Just a couple in the many hundreds of YouTube videos. Alright, Twitch chat. I think we could do one more. I'll make it not too long of a run. We're going to play Defect in a few minutes. But before I do that, I'm going to take a quick break, refill the legs, switch the water. Upon my return, it'll be Defect time. BRB, everybody.